Most people have no idea of the power they carry within themselves. We live in a world that teaches us to spend our vital energy without any draw, without realizing that we are depleting the very strength that could make us more intelligent, strong, and magnetic. What remains is that withholding sex is not just a physical choice, but a gateway to complete transformation. And no, this is not nonsense or some baseless mystical belief. There are scientific and spiritual reasons behind this ancient practice that has been used by great masters, leaders, and even high-level athletes. If you've ever felt a lack of energy, difficulty concentrating, or even a feeling of emptiness after making certain choices, know that this is not a coincidence. The Creator of the universe gave us an impressive reserve of energy, and when we learn to use it to our advantage, the results are simply shocking. Retaining yourself has the power to elevate your mind, strengthen your body, and intensify your presence in ways you never imagined. Those who practice notice real changes, in the way they think, act, and even in the way others react to their presence. And now, you will discover what these changes are and why this practice has been a well-kept secret throughout history. Get ready to understand how something seemingly simple can unlock levels of peace, light, and forests that most have never experienced. But be careful. What you are about to learn could change your view of your own energy forever. Are you ready? Semen carries powerful life energy, something ancient spiritual traditions have always known. Every time this strength is wasted without purpose, a part of the vitality is lost. Imagine a reservoir of energy that, when conserved, strengthens body and mind. Those who understand this realize that retention is not about repression, but about redirection. The Creator of the universe structured the human body in a perfect way, allowing this energy, when well used, to generate peace, light, and prosperity in various areas of life. When sexual energy is not dispersed unconsciously, it converts into clear physical and mental vigor and willpower. Great spiritual masters and influential leaders have understood this secret and obtained this practice to achieve extraordinary feats. Just look at the discipline of high-level athletes, monks, and successful entrepreneurs. Everyone knows the importance of controlling impulses to channel energy. This internal power is not just theoretical, it can be felt in daily disposition, in confidence when speaking, and even in the ability to make the right decisions. A simple way to notice this energy in action is to observe how we feel after periods of retention. The mind becomes more focused, thoughts more organized, and the body responds with more energy. For those who want to try it, a good start is to practice body awareness and avoid automatic habits that drain this energy. Small changes, like deep breathing and meditation, help redirect this life force. And as this practice deepens, the transformations become undeniable. But that already takes us to the next point. Semen retention is not just a physical act, but a real upgrade for the mind. Those who practice realize that mental clarity intensifies and that mental confusion gives way to more refined reasoning. This happens because the brain receives an extra load of neurotransmitters and hormones that increase cognitive capacity. The Creator of the universe gave us a perfect mechanism. By preserving this energy, the mind becomes stronger, promoting peace, light, and prosperity in all daily decisions. The effects are reflected in 4 main areas of the brain. Decision-making improved because the prefrontal cortex became more efficient, which resulted in better choices. Prolonged focus expands as the anterior cingulate cortex strengthens, allowing for deep, effortless concentration. Problems that were previously complicated begin to be solved with ease, as the parietal lobe improves strategic thinking. And, for those who want to unleash their creativity, the temporal lobes come into tune, favoring imagination and innovation. In practice, this means that a person has more discipline in their studies, greater business acumen, and more confidence in expressing themselves. Renowned writers, musicians, and inventors talk about periods of abstinence as a source of inspiration. Anyone who wants to prove this can test it for a few weeks and observe how productivity is different. When the mind is free from distractions, everything flows better, and this mental elevation is just one piece of the puzzle. Semen retention not only strengthens the mind but also transforms the body. The energy that would otherwise be dissipated is now directed to essential processes, increasing vitality. The Creator of the universe designed the organism with impeccable intelligence. When this internal strength is preserved, the body responds with more resistance, accelerated recovery, and unshakable disposition. The result? An explosion of peace, light, and arrows reflected in health and daily performance. One of the first signs of this transformation is an increase in energy. Each emission represents a huge loss of essential nutrients, such as zinc and magnesium, which are fundamental for immunity and the functioning of the nervous system. By retaining this energy, the body optimizes its distribution, strengthening the bones, spine, and muscles. Sharper reflexes, better motor progress, and a feeling of constant vigor are just some of the notable changes. Many athletes and everyday arts practitioners apply this practice to maximize their performance. Furthermore, there is a strengthening of the connection between mind and body, making intuition more accurate. The intestine, considered the second brain, responds better, aiding digestion and absorption of nutrients. Those who maintain this practice notice a change in posture, strength, and even facial expression, transmitting a magnetic and imposing presence. This is the kind of benefit that only those who experience it fully understand. And this physical impact is just a reflection of what happens on even deeper levels. In addition to the physical and mental benefits, sleep retention has a direct effect on personal energy. Those who practice notice a vibrational elevation, as if they are in tune with something greater. This is no coincidence. The Creator of the universe endowed us with a life force that, when well directed, connects us with subtler layers of existence. The more this energy is conserved and transmuted, the greater the feeling of peace, light, and butterflies in all areas of life. Personal vibration increases, making the person more magnetic and influential. This is reflected in the aura, which expands and strengthens, making any environment more receptive to your presence. People who retain this energy begin to have more positive interests, opportunities, and relationships. This explains why so many spiritual leaders, philosophers, and even great strategists in history viewed the control of sexual energy as a portal to the manifestation of desires and goals. When this strength is cultivated, the universe seems to conspire in favor. But this practice isn't just about attracting external things. It deepens the connection with one's own purpose. Feelings of emptiness and restlessness diminish, giving way to a full, centered presence. The individual feels clearer about their choices, as if a veil has been lifted from their vision. This awakening does not happen overnight, but manifests itself little by little, in small changes that accumulate. And this leads us to understand the deeper impacts that this transformation can generate. Now that you know the hidden power of withholding sex, the question is, what are you going to do with this information? Are you going to ignore it and continue wasting your vital energy without realizing the impacts? Or will you put this knowledge into practice and experience for yourself the transformations that few have the courage to seek? The Creator of the universe gave us enormous potential, and those who learn to direct this force live with greater potential, peace, light, and prosperity. But only those who are old enough can reap these fruits. Imagine what your life would be like if you had more focus, more energy, and more personal magnetism. What could you achieve? What opportunities would arise? People who experience this practice experience changes ranging from greater mental changes to unexpected success in various areas. The energy that was previously dissipated becomes a powerful fuel to achieve any goal. And if even great masters and leaders of the past knew this secret, perhaps it's time for you to test it for yourself. Now tell me, are you ready to take control of your energy? Leave your comment sharing your experiences or questions about the topic. And of course, if this knowledge made sense to you, like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue learning about how to transform your life with powerful practices like this. The awakening begins now.